Welcome, this is Mark Tucker for Pod Tips, the friendly place to learn more about print on demand. In this video, I'll show you how to create a product template in Printify. So a product template is going to allow us to streamline the process in the future for creating shirts. We'll set up a shirt for a specific print provider, our default colors, description, tags, whatever we want, and then we can just use that over and over again. So here we're on my products page in Printify. In this case, I have no products at all. There's two different ways to create a product, um, and that's what we're going to use for creating our template. We can go here to catalog, select t-shirt, and then whatever we want that route, or click create new product here, select t-shirts, and we're going to go ahead and select this Gildan 64,000 t-shirt. Then we need to select who the print provider is. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that manually. And here's a list of USA providers that do print on demand with their ranking score. You can see over here the list of color shirts that are available for that provider. So for example, 24, Monster Digital has 26. If we go down here a little bit farther, we can say Swift POD has 63. So that might be help you in making your decision on which provider you want to use. We're going to go ahead and use Monster Digital to start designing, which is going to put us right in here into the t-shirt editor. And this is a blank t-shirt. In order to save this product, we need to have something on it. So we're just going to put some placeholder text for our sample here. And we're just going to say it's a template there. All right. And now we notice that we have different color variations. Right now we only have white selected. And so how do we decide which shirts, colors that we are going to support? Well, I have a list here that shows the top Printify colors for this particular shirt. So the top sellers. And so we've got black, white, navy, military green, sports gray, charcoal. So you'll probably want to select some. You don't necessarily have to do all 15. Just pick the ones that you think you're going to use on a regular basis. If you think you're going to use a few more in the future, go ahead and add those now to your template because it's easy to remove them later when you're making a product off of this template. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to go over here to select variants. And if you notice here for white, it says 6 out of 6 sizes. So this provider supports sizes small through 3XL. And we're going to go ahead and select white, sports gray. Let's do dark heather, charcoal, black, red, natural. Let's see, what else do we want? Military green was on that list. So was light blue, royal, and navy. All right, so now we can see an approximate representation of what the different colors are going to look like for this shirt. So we're done with this part. Go ahead and save product. That brings us to this next screen where we can select what our mockups are. And for this example, we're going to go ahead and just clear out all these mockups here. We only want the mockups for the front. We can say select all, and now we get a list of all the different mockups. We're going to save that selection. So we've got 11 different shirt variations here. So now this takes us to the point of the details, and this is so another part of the template is going to be what are we going to name this? What I like to do is I like to start it with 4 zeros and a 1. That way, if I have a different template, I can do 2, 3, 4, and it just makes it easier to search. So we're going to say that is a template. This is a G64,000 t-shirt. So we can go ahead and add the description and make any changes to this. And this could be used the same over and over again for every one of the products in the future based off of this template. So tags are helpful. Um, I don't necessarily like these tags, so I'm going to go ahead and clear them all. Tags can be helpful for grouping in Shopify. It can also be helpful if you're doing like a bulk edit. You can use a tag for that. So one of the things that I always like to do is do a tag for the type of shirt that it is. So that's G64,000 for our Gildan. Um, Maybe I'm also going to say it's a T shirt if I wanted to find those. Maybe there's a, it's for him, it's for her, whatever tags, and you can, add your list of tags that you want for that. Standard shipping is selected. So let's go ahead and go down here to the pricing table. So we're going to edit the price. All the t-shirts are going to be $29.99. Except for we're going to charge a little bit more for 2XL and 3XL. So we can make that change. So we're doing this once, and then we don't have to worry about doing pricing changes again in the future, because everything based on this template will have all the pricing available. And all these things are going to be synced, so it's going to send those mockups. And since we have Shopify, we can add one or more collections here. So that gets all saved. Now, the important part is of this template is that we don't want to publish it, because that would actually publish it to Shopify in this case. So we just want to do save as draft. So now we have our template here, and we can add multiple templates. Like if you have a different shirt that you're using, like a Comfort Colors 1717 shirt, then you can have a template for that. And what this number is helpful for is that you can search. This template might get lost, someplace in the list, and you can either find it by checking things that are unpublished status, or you can just do your 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and a 1, and it shows up. So that is just a quick way to set up a template. In the next video, we'll show how to use that template to create shirts and any changes that happen when you select different colors or things like that. But thank you for watching this video, and come back for more pod tips. Thank you.